So now that we have our walls, we want to go in and put our doors in. Um, Around this main reception, these are all just cased openings or door openings. So um, they're not necessarily going to have a door. However, if we open it, you can see that these are individual walls. And really, these should have a header across them and be a smaller opening. So we will be placing, there's a door opening option in Revit. Let's start with just your basic door. So we'll just do a single flush 36 by 84 inch. We'll come in here and you'll see we run into an issue because this is working as separate walls and we can't get the door to place where we need to with Revit. So what we want to do is actually come in and delete kind of the parts of it and just make one long wall. Same thing here. Should make it one long wall. And this is because doors are host elements in Revit. So they need that full wall to be hosted in. And then I'm going to do the same thing for all of these. It's basically going to look like you're closing up the areas that are there. This drawing is a little different because it's actually a Revit file that I exported to CAD and then imported back in. Lots of times when you are working with a file that is drawn in AutoCAD and you bring it over, when you hide those door openings, the walls will be solid. So you may not have to do as much cleanup work as you go through. So let's go ahead. So now we go, but we can't see where our lines are. If you come down to your visual style and choose wireframe, then you can see the marks for where all of our walls were. Now it doesn't show the door openings, so because those were recorded just as walls as we go through it. So we will need to measure and place those. So now when I come back to the door and I have my single flush door, it will come in as it should and place as it should. So you can go ahead and place all of your doors as you go through. The other thing you can do, because like for instance, this one's not showing the door swing. If we go back to that visibility graphic and imported categories and go ahead and turn on the doors here, if there's anything else, then you can see that door swing and that will help you know which way to place items as you go through. So we'll place that there. So your door or your wall door openings, you'll come to component, go to load family, and under doors, you will see where it just says door opening here. I hit the wrong one. There we go. Okay, so I need to be under doors and then load family. And now I can do my door opening. So now we can place it and we want the edge of it to line up with the edge of this wall. So I'm just going to go ahead and place two of them for now. And then we'll use detail lines to set them. Let's place those. And here you can kind of see where it does start to show that. So I can actually drag this over to the edge to match up. Looks like that one's pretty close. And this one, I need to drag this way. This one will also drag this way. Okay, so on that wireframe, once you've placed it, you can see the edge as you go through. The next thing we need to do is place this double door in this curtain wall. And this works differently than just placing a standard door. So if I were to come in here and choose just a single door and go to place it, you can see it's not letting me place it in this storefront. So there's a couple of additional steps we need to do. You want to come close to the section that you want to place the door and use your tab key and hit that until it highlights where it says glazed system panel. And it's just basically one panel that it's highlighted. Click on that. You'll notice in your properties, it pulls up and says that this is a glazed panel. So basically a glass panel that's here. On your drop down, you have an option to choose an empty system panel. So that's the first thing you want to do. And it's going to open up a space. Basically, it's as if we're removing that glass window pane so we can put a door in. The next thing we need to do is we need to insert our glass door. And this again works differently than the going through the doors. So you're going to choose load family, and we want the double storefront door, and we'll hit open. Okay. And it doesn't look like it's done anything. However, if we come back and again hover over our open wall or glass door front, choose the tab key until we get that empty storefront. Bring it back under our properties drop down. And now we have an option for a door, curtain, wall, double storefront. So when I click that, it's going to place that door in there. And we'll take a look again at the 3D view so you can see that that's there. So go ahead and place all of your doors and the storefront door to finish out our model.